After years spent boldly searching a show centered around Star Trek Starfleet Academy, Paramount has finally located the perfect setting for its next Star Trek series, Starfleet Academy. You heard that right, Space Cadets. The powers that be are transporting us back to the halls of Star Trek's prestigious training ground for the franchise's newest show. Forget the USS Enterprise. We are beaming aboard Campus Central. Now watch until the end as we show you everything that we know about Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Starfleet Academy opens its doors to a new generation of cadets in upcoming Star Trek series. The official logline for the new Star Trek Starfleet Academy series reads, Starfleet Academy will showcase a brash crew of cadets chasing their dreams of exploration and adventure. Under the stern tutelage of their instructors, they'll learn to work together and push the limits to become Starfleet officers, even as a sinister new enemy emerges to threaten the Academy and the entire Federation. Co-showrunners Alex Kurtzman and Noga Landau are opening the doors of the Academy wider than ever, inviting dreamers 16 and up from across the galaxy to apply to Starfleet's diverse and demanding programs. The co-showrunners and executive producers Alex Kurtzman and Noga Landau in a joint statement said, Admission is now open to Starfleet Academy. Explore the galaxy. Captain your destiny. For the first time in over a century, our campus will be reopened to admit individuals a minimum of 16 Earth years, or species equivalent, who dream of exceeding their physical, mental, and spiritual limits, who value friendship, camaraderie, honor, and devotion to a cause greater than themselves. The coursework will be rigorous, the instructors among the brightest lights in their respective fields, and those accepted will live and study side by side with the most diverse population of students ever admitted. Today, we encourage all who share our dreams, goals, and values to join a new generation of visionary cadets as they take their first steps towards creating a brighter future for us all. Apply today. Ex Astra Scientia. Star Trek's original Starfleet Academy idea was very different. Believe it or not, Paramount's new Star Trek Starfleet Academy series isn't the franchise's first attempt to explore the early days of Kirk, Spock, and McCoy. Back in 1991, the studio had plans for Star Trek The First Adventure, a prequel film that would have shown how the iconic trio met as fresh-faced cadets. William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy, and DeForest Kelley were set to appear, but the focus would have been on a recast of younger actors playing the Star Trek legends in training, launching a new film series. However, studio politics torpedoed the project, and The First Adventure was scrapped in favor of Star Trek IV as a send-off for the original cast. Now, elements of the prequel concept ended up in J.J. Abrams' 2009 Star Trek reboot, which depicted Chris Pine's Kirk, Zachary Quinto's Spock, and Carl Urban's Bones crossing paths at the Academy. Now, over 30 years after that first attempt, it seems Starfleet Academy will finally get the spotlight in live action. Starfleet Academy wasn't really important until J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. Before the Kelvin timeline, Starfleet Academy lingered in the background of Star Trek, occasionally revisited but rarely ever seen. Despite captains like Picard recounting their wild Academy days, the institution itself remained an abstract concept to fans. A few cadets like Wesley Crusher and Nog brought the Academy to life, but it wasn't until J.J. Abrams' 2009 Star Trek that the prestigious training ground truly took center stage. By showing Kirk, Spock, and Uhura's origins at the Academy, Abrams established it as a pivotal location and rite of passage for Trek's heroes. Viewers finally got an up-close look at the friendships forged, lessons learned, and trials endured within those hallowed halls. Star Trek made Starfleet Academy feel like a real, lived-in place with meaningful experiences that shaped the franchise's icons. Now, the upcoming live-action series will further explore this rich storytelling territory that Abrams revitalized as a core part of Star Trek's world. Star Trek Starfleet Academy needs to be set in San Francisco. The upcoming Star Trek Discovery spin-off, Star Trek Starfleet Academy, has an opportunity to boldly go back to the franchise's roots by restoring the Academy to its rightful place on Earth. With Discovery's 32nd century setting, the show can continue the story of the first cadets trained at the Academy in over a century, while also revisiting the storied San Francisco grounds that hold such importance in Trek lore. In Discovery Season 4, a fractured Federation forced the Academy off-planet to Starfleet HQ. But with Earth now rejoining the Federation under President Stacey Abrams, the time is right for Starfleet to reconnect with its origins. Beyond nostalgia, bringing the Academy home to Earth would allow Starfleet Academy to tap into the juxtaposition between the familiar and futuristic that Trek is known for. Cadets from across the galaxy strolling the San Francisco streets, visiting iconic locales, and learning the ropes at the same academy as Kirk and Picard would make for a visual feast, instantly setting Starfleet Academy apart from other Trek shows. From a story perspective, restoring the Academy to Earth would strengthen the rebuilding Federation's bonds with humanity, symbolizing the optimism at the heart of Star Trek. And with over having a century of past, it would preserve links to the franchise's past while exploring uncharted territory. The Academy on Earth opens up story potential, from aliens experiencing human culture firsthand to cadets uncovering secrets buried on the grounds long ago. After the darker turn Star Trek has taken in recent years, bringing hope and adventure back to the Academy on Earth can reinvigorate the franchise. So let's see the values of the Federation preserving through a new generation. Let's highlight humanity's leadership role while visiting familiar local haunts with fresh eyes. And most of all, let's boldly reignite the spirit of exploration and wonder that has always powered Star Trek. The possibilities are endless, but they all start by bringing Starfleet Academy back home. How Starfleet Academy will differ from Star Trek Prodigy. While both shows feature young protagonists learning the Starfleet ropes, Starfleet Academy will offer a unique academic perspective distinct from Prodigy's field trip vibes. As one of 5 animated Trek series, Prodigy follows Dahl and crew sworn in as junior officers aboard the USS Voyager A in the 25th century. In contrast, Starfleet Academy is a live-action sequel to Discovery, chronicling 32nd century cadets on the iconic San Francisco campus itself. Rather than overlap Prodigy's ties to Voyager, Starfleet Academy will expand Discovery's legacy within the Prime timeline. Prodigy may showcase cadets in space, but Starfleet Academy will bring us inside those hallowed halls to experience Academy life firsthand. From its setting to time frame, Starfleet Academy stakes out fresh territory to advance the Star Trek mythos. Star Trek Starfleet Academy offering a new side to Star Trek. Star Trek Lower Deck star Tawny Newsome says the upcoming Starfleet Academy series will showcase a fresh perspective on the franchise. As a writer on the new show, Newsome teased that Starfleet Academy will tap into an area of the Trek universe yet unexplored. Though details do remain under wraps, Newsome indicated the series aims to lean into the Academy setting to bring something completely new to Star Trek. When asked about what it's been like since joining the Starfleet Academy writers' room, Newsome gave an enthusiastic response, highlighting her excitement for the show, saying it's a new side of Starfleet. It's a new side of Star Trek, which I think you can infer from the title. We just haven't seen this exact area. And yeah, I think that we're just leaning into that. I can't say enough about the people in the room. Like, the team is maybe my favorite part of the job because everyone is so great. And I feel like I've just made great friends in that room. Everyone is so fun. Our showrunners, Alex Kurtzman and Noga Landau, did such an incredible job of assembling just the best people on Earth. Everyone is nice, everyone is fun, everyone has a different set of skills. I love it. I think the audience is really gonna love this show. I really do. So when could Star Trek Starfleet Academy release? Well, while an official premiere date remains cloaked for now, intel does suggest that Star Trek Starfleet Academy could set its transporter coordinates for sometime between 2025 and 2026. Production reportedly kicks off this year, so depending on episode count and post-production needs, we may have to wait 1 to 2 years to enroll at the Academy. Given recent Trek series like Strange New Worlds aim for seasonal runs of around 10 episodes, a similar output could put Starfleet Academy on track for a 2025 debut. And if early seasons follow the same rapid renewal pattern as shows like S&W and Lower Decks, we may get a Season 2 order before Season 1 even airs. So while we do have to arm ourselves with patience, at least we can rest assured knowing Paramount won't leave us waiting forever to see these cadets in action. Whenever it arrives, Starfleet Academy is sure to boldly go where no Trek has gone before, revealing the origins of Starfleet's brightest and a fresh new frontier. One fan said, "I'm hoping for a time frame that is around 20 years after the start of the beginning of Starfleet, or set in a fully different time, maybe far future. While another fan said, fans likely want Star Trek Legacy more than they want Star Trek Academy. However, it might be interesting to see where Academy goes, provided the action and adventure is still high in the series and it is not just a teenager in school type drama. So to keep fans interested, there has to be plenty of suspense and typical Star Trek high stakes involved, and characters need to be fully developed within the first season and engaging. While we wait for Star Trek Starfleet Academy release and more fun, you will be interested to see this, so watch this video next.